How single men can learn to love themselves in 2019. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Something you love or something you loathe? Do you even feel anything for yourself? Do you ever see yourself? See, what gets on my nerves is how men have this passion. They have this fierce, raw passion to give their deepest feelings to a woman. Now, for some men, they have been broken in this process by trying to give everything they had in order to make someone happy because of the love he may have had for her. Or the men that have never had a chance with a woman, how they feel women aren't attracted to them, and how they feel they have so much love to give, but no woman has ever given them a chance. I often wonder, how many men stop and think, how much do I actually feel for myself? Do I love myself? I'm out here looking for women to love me, or to give my love to. But how much time have I taken to really appreciate and understand myself, to know who I am? No, not the nonsense people tell me, how others tell you you are, and how you're nothing because people have told you you're nothing, and you sit there and sit their crap and you believe it. It gets on my nerves how so many men do not have simple appreciation for self. They assume having this, having her, doing this, maybe then they can find some love for themselves. But the point is, any and everything you are doing in life, if you are not doing it with the confidence in how you feel in yourself, you are not doing it to its full potential. Because in loving and appreciating yourself, you see and understand your value. In caring for yourself, you know what you need in your life, what you should be seeking, focusing on. When you truly care about yourself, you will see how so much of the nonsense in the world, how it matters little. So much of the things people say to you, the things people do to you. So long as you have this feeling and this passion for yourself, the most anyone can do is throw stones. But a man that loves himself knows the words of others mean little in comparison to how he sees himself. Too many of us base who we are on what we've been told. How we lack this, we lack that. We don't have this, we don't have that. You can't do this. No, you can't do that over there. You're lacking. So many of us build our lives around that. What we don't have, what we can't do. What is the point in building your life around something you can't have, something you can't do? When something you can do as a man is learn to appreciate who you are beyond the nonsense anyone else in this world could ever say to you. Do you understand the power in owning who you are? In knowing your faults, knowing where you go wrong? Do you understand the power in understanding that? And then how in changing it? Because you now see the faults. Do you understand how much power there is in your progression? Because you see your mistakes, you have learned from them. The mistakes you have made for yourself and your life, you have learned from them. In loving yourself, break yourself down to its finest details. Everything you are, see it, appreciate it. Understand none of us are perfect. Understand no one that says anything to you is perfect. But you as a man, in your own life, for the things you want, you can at least try to seek a higher level. Perfection, no, of course not, impossible. But just more. It's far too easy as men for us to have self-hate. That's far too easy. Self-love is much more difficult. But then nothing in this world was ever supposed to be so easy, was it? When you learn to love yourself, when you learn to let go of the nonsense, when you learn to stop letting people tell you who you are, when you learn to embrace who you are, see your faults, when you learn to understand you are not your looks, you are not your money. The moment you as a man can look in the mirror, see himself, and smile, that is when you know that even on the hard days, the days when you feel down, you still know that no matter what, you will never give up on yourself. Many men have this fierce love for women, this love that has caused them to do some really stupid things in honor of the love they have for this woman. But what about the honor and love you have for yourself? What about that? Many believe what you're seeking is out there, all the while neglecting what's in there, in you. Do not give up on yourself. Give yourself a chance. Remind yourself as often as possible that you have meaning. Because in hoping others will tell you this, tell you you have meaning, tell you you are loved, means you are wasting your life waiting to be, waiting to feel, waiting to be loved, when right now, today, you can do this for yourself. Not easy, but when you put the work in, My God, the results that come back would make you wonder why the hell you had never did this before. To the power of self-love, how no one on this planet will ever love you more than you. To the power of us as men, to have that fierce love for oneself, to never giving up on self-appreciation, on yourself. To focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.